Okay, yeah. Welcome everybody. The third day of the How to Become a Funded Trader webinar series. It's in Discord only here in Bookmap. Tips and tricks on how to become a funded trader. We've had some great sessions so far. You guys might already be very familiar with Robert Rother, who is actually rather new at the game, but has been extremely successful. And you've probably seen a lot of his videos and streams on his strategies for trading funded accounts. So some really great stuff here. Next slide, please, Robert.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, if you can go back up to the
Oh,
risk
no, yeah, yeah,
disclosure.
yeah. No, I know this is one,
Okay. G
disclosure.
General disclosure. All Bookmap limited materials, information, and presentations are for educational purposes only and should not be considered specific investment advice nor recommendations. Risk disclosure: trading futures, equities, and digital currencies involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, so next slide. And then just a bit of news here. Robert is using in the beta program here our multi-account add-on that will allow him to take trades from one account and then spin those trades and duplicate them into multiple accounts at the same time. If you guys want access to this, reach out to us at beta@bookmap.com. You can get access to other things like the new Market Pulse Pace of Tape and Pace of Tape and Balance, and also Market Pulse Web with the heat map and stock indexes. As always, our blue jacket, you might want to join that. It's a competition for the best content each month. And that also coincides with our Bookmap Academy, which is a coaching and mentoring program. We have meetings every Thursday, so if you're interested in that as well. So next slide, Robert. And then I already went through the intro here. So Robert has a really great strategy that he's been utilizing with his group and also over here in Bookmap. So buckle up. Next one, Robert. And then
Yeah,
I'll let you take it from here, Robert.
yeah. Well, just we talked about the Blue Jacket competition, and I can see here in the audience, Laura is also there. She was the last month's Blue Jacket competition winner, and she also joined our community meeting last weekend here in Germany. And yeah, well, congratulations. And well, some words about myself. I started trading at the age of 13, and actually, I bought my first stocks, and somehow it worked during the 1990s. And then I set up my first investment company with two partners in Frankfurt. Actually they were my mentors that taught me how to do that business, the fund management, managed accounts, and all that sort of stuff. Then I sold my shares in that company and I moved to China, where I established my second investment company with a Chinese partner that went quite well. And I managed, yeah, in my peak time, over 100 million. It was like 156 million US dollars under management. And I had a team of 30 traders and analysts in my company. And well, if you're quite successful in certain areas in China, the Chinese government they don't like it. Yeah, so I got arrested, and I spent the next 7 years and 7 months in a Chinese detention center and Chinese prison for outsmarting the Chinese financial system. Right now, what I'm doing, actually, I got released. I wrote a book in German. It's a best-selling book in Germany about my life. And well, right now, what can you do? I just went back to business. I don't have any school graduation or anything. I just went back to trading, and I'm running two trading communities, one in German language, one in English. And both basically we are right now focusing, or since 6 months, and this is the story that I'm going to tell you, focusing on prop firm trading, how I made my money out of this. And well, you can find here just Google my name, Robert Rother, and you can find me here somewhere. There are also some small wall of certificates. I don't even know where to put all these payout certificates anymore from Apex. And I'm not a talker. I'm just a trader, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not Instagrammer, I'm just trade. And many people in my community, they know this. I'm also under live probation status from Apex that to become a real funded trader. But I will tell you more about the story afterwards. Yeah. If you want to know more about myself, go to litrobertrother.com for the English speaking community. And I already can see here there are many people who already know me personally and watch over my shoulder what I'm doing every day. So I'm closing this slide here right now. And well, we're here now in Bookmap. But I do not want to talk about Bookmap right now. I will tell you later how I'm using the multi-book trader or the copy trader. That was actually my idea, or actually I emphasize this to Bookmap that please make my life easier so I can make more money. If before I always had to trade like one account, you go to connections, deconnect, reconnect, and then you can choose a new funded account or evaluation account. Other software companies also have this function, but I know there are a lot of complications. Yeah. Anyway, let's start at the beginning. I was trading my personal account, and that is also one thing that is very important to understand now. I was trading for myself on my own account, and I just, okay, what I made was my income. Then I figured out, okay, this prop firm accounts, they are quite. Actually, I didn't pay attention to it because the name prop firm account is completely different from the real meaning. Prop firm means proprietary trading desk in a bank. So the bank, you're employed there and you have your own account, let's say, and your own risk of notification, and then you can trade and make money. That's a dream. But that is actually the new form of prop firms. They did not do this. They abused the name, in my point of opinion. They just made out of this a casino, which is okay. I don't mind that. I mean, it's a very. I know some people from in the other areas. They're making a lot of money out of this, yeah. But it's also a legal issue. If you really manage someone else's money, you have to be a licensed asset manager. It doesn't matter in which country you're living. If you're in Germany, United States, or whatever, you have to be somehow a certified trading advisor or asset manager. In Germany, it's not easy. And so I was thinking, okay, how are they going to do that? Then I figured out, well, whatever you are clicking there, if you buy an evaluation account, you are not trading. You're just sending them signals with the click of the mouse. And then it made click in my mind. I did this in the year 2000, 2001, 2002. I was working for a brokerage company in the German city of Düsseldorf, which is very famous for the, how to say, I call you, you give me money, and I blow up your money companies. Yeah, something like Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, and I was a broker there, or English you call it professional terms like you're a churner. They gave me accounts. Robert, you're 50K here, 20K there, and we charge $200 round turn commissions in the ES. 99 for half turn, and another 99 for round turn. So you're almost at $200. That was the maximum limit that was officially allowed. Yeah, that is very funny. It was also with interactive brokers at that time. They say, no, we cannot give you a higher round turn commission, please not. And then I was still young at that time. I was 20, something like this now. But then they hired me and they said, hey, Robert, can you day trade this? And I said, okay, why not? The funny thing is, you get all the profit share, Robert. We charge the client 20% profit share. I said, okay, cool. You get all the profit share. And the broker was still laughing. But since I already knew the business, I said, well, at least give me $10 for each click, yeah. So then I got $10 for each click. So I managed accounts. Yeah, this is also sort of prop firm or managed account trading at that time. and I made a lot of money. Then I was hired by a brokerage company or investment company, certified asset manager from Hamburg, and they really gave me the license, or I worked under the umbrella to manage accounts. So I was sort of a prop firm trader for them. So you really trade. I mean, if you look now, if you, for example, you're with Apex or Topstep or whatever, if you place an order and then you go here to Bookmap, and I really can show this to you here right now. If you're a real trader and you're funded, and that's also part of the future of this, I can show this to you here, account information. I'm very honest. Rhythmic Apex account. It's an evaluation account. It's at 51,000. Yeah. And now I want to place an order, and I really go here into deep dive in Bookmap. Yeah. So now I place an order with, like, let's say here 5. And now you also pay attention to the screen here. If I place a real order here, let's say at, I didn't place the order yet, but here 06.5, there are 129 or 127 right now. Now I place my order, send. My order is here, but nothing is moving. If I really trade, if I'm a real prop trader, the order should be here in the market, but it's not there. So it's fake, or sim mode as we call it. I mean, they're also saying this. And even if they tell you that you have a PA account, a funded account, I can also show this. I can disconnect here and I show you the same thing. I disconnect right now and I connect now to a funded account. Yeah. So it takes now a little while until this 3PA funded account, PA01. Yeah, this is my oldest account. PA01. Yeah. I got multiple payouts from this account, but I just want to show you right now that this is also fake. And if all of these things are fake or sim mode, there is no real business. Yeah. So we're just doing this. It just takes some minutes to load. And we do the same thing. Settings, account information, Rhythmic PA. Everyone who's trading with Rhythmic knows PA is funded account. This account is already over 4 months old. That's why I also get the probation status. And I have now here for 53K. But I already took a lot of money out of this account. Every 2 weeks, 2K. And now I'm going here. So we do the same thing again. I say now 1, 2, 5 lots. I go long here at 07. Just watch here. There are also one. I mean, it's a little bit, I go a little bit deeper into the market. Let's say here. So 03.25. If I place an order here and we see 251 contracts, if I add now, because I place a buy limit order, there should be something like 255. So I'm doing that. I'm sending the order. Something happening here? The order is placed. Let's wait a couple of seconds. Nothing is happening in the order book. I'm just waiting. This is a funded account. In the order book, nothing is happening. So this is all just simulation. If they really would place the order there in the market, well, then I should be an asset manager, a licensed asset manager. That is simply the rules and regulations. But I don't mind that. First of all, I really believe it's a good way to bring people to the market. But now we come to the second problem. And that is a really big issue. I withdraw my personal money from trading and I went all into trading prop firms. And I made some nice profits, yeah, without risking too much. It's my thinking is simply you bet $30 or $40 to have a risk of $2,500 on a 50K account, and my next payout is $2,000. So then I'm trading very aggressively. And definitely my calculation is simply I just burn one evaluation account after the other one. My ratio simply was I burn 3 evaluation accounts, then I get 2 funded accounts, then I had to pay the activation fee for the 2 funded accounts. So my cost structure is like $500. But then after 10 days or whatever, I get a payout of $2,000. So for me, that's a risk to reward ratio from 4 to 1. So I started to think completely different. I turned around the common game as a trader. And it worked until I don't get any more accounts from Apex anymore. I still can maintain my accounts, yeah, but I don't get any more new, which I totally understand. It was simply a loophole. And since I started my community, logic and intuition trading, there are some people like Douglas and so on. They are since day one part of that community. They saw what I did, and most of my community members really made within their first month. They funded their accounts and got payouts. So for me, it was like a machinery, like a factory work. Apply for more evaluation accounts. Then you have your ratio. Let's say I apply for 10 evaluation accounts, I get 5 funded accounts, I get 2 payouts. Something like that. It worked. Simply worked. And that was a loophole. That was 6 months ago. That was in May 2024. Of course, the prop firms or the casinos at the times, they are not stupid, and not at all. They also discovered this sort of loophole. I mean, I didn't do any scam. I just traded very aggressively. Yeah? If I go into the market with 10 contracts or with 1, it's still the same. I was just thinking differently. And then Apex started to change the rules. Not to change the rules, probably they have to adjust the rules as a casino. I mean, what I believe, they're still making a lot of money, and I totally believe this, but there is another problem. And this problem they cannot deny. And they also said it. And this is why most of the prop firms are going to disappear. And I'm not making here any advertisement for Apex. Please do not understand me. I'm just telling you my own story that I had with Apex. And now, this is why I also have to laugh. We have the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Yeah, well, they are the broker, sorry, not the broker. They are the exchange. They said, okay, what the fuck? Robert is withdrawing his personal account and now going to gamble with prop firms. What's our money? What's in for us? Well, maybe the data feed of $10 or $30 if I want to have all exchanges. I have a big loss of income. If someone would take away my money from my business, but still using my infrastructure like the CME with the data and so on, I would be also not amused. And then the next step is simply that the CME said, well, the prop firm trading and that you bring so many traders to the market, that's amazing marketing. And that's an amazing thing that you do to actually bring the people, open up their mind into the futures business. Just make them real, make them real. And what I want to see is if I click this 5 lots here and I put them here, that there are 5 lots more. In the order book, I can also open my private account and put here 5 lots, and you will see a difference. I can actually do that. Well, but then I did not connect my private account here with this one, with Bookmap. But we can. I will show it to you later. Then if I add 5 lots there, then I will also, you will see 5 lots more here. That means I'm trading real. And since I'm also trading real, I can also show you here on this World Cup Trading Championship. That's me, Robert Rother. Well, Slovakia is my residency, but I'm German. I'm right now number 4. I just had 2 trading days. Yeah, this is a quarter day trading championship. But this is real money. This the brokerage companies, they check everything. You have to apply for it. The World Cup Trading Championships. Yeah. So Larry Williams was also there once in a while, a winner. And I going back now to trade my personal amount, and I'm going to trade prop firm accounts. But the development in the prop firm industry is something like a Damocles sword. I mean, if you know this Damocles sword, something is hanging above your head, and you don't know when it's fall, and you're dead. So this is the prop firm, so-called prop firm industry right now the case. We do not have a legal framework. If they really put you live to trade, yeah, and you manage an account, this is what I did in 2020 and in the year 2000, year 2000. You must work under an umbrella structure. That means you must be an employee of a licensed asset manager. If you are not doing this, you are doing illegal business. And this, I mean, it varies from country to country, but it's always the same. It's a complicated question. I can tell you how I did it in 1999. We had something like the ICQ Messenger. I don't know if anyone knows this. So I put my buy limit order into that Messenger, and then the order at the other side, there was a broker. He received this ICQ manager and put it inside the system and and executed the order. But at that time, the markets were not the same like now. Now we have much different, much faster markets than before. Yeah. So this is nothing that we can compare to today's standards. It's just not working. And well, yeah, this is something that we have to see. And I can see, I'm not sure, but is really Scott Pulcini here inside my stream? Is he gone? But you were on the floor in the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and I really admire that. You're a hero. I was a little guy who called there from my brokerage, from my office in Frankfurt, directly to the CME. I was like 18 years old. I did not know what they were just talking. And the next day, you got your letter from your brokerage company with the orders that you fulfilled. And it was never what I ordered, or basically sometimes it was better, sometimes it was worse, but it was really like a lucky letter that you got, Very, very funny. Yeah. And this is what I want to give you in this way. Think differently. You have your private money, you trade it carefully. You have evaluation accounts. I just tell them all in or not. But this is also not working anymore because they're checking me right now. Yeah, I cannot do this anymore, like churn and earn. Yeah, it worked a couple of months. I made my bucks, but I also understand the system, and it's fair. I also have to say I always got my payouts on time from Apex. There was never any complaints, nothing at all. I just cannot open more accounts anymore. Then if you have funded accounts, treat them, how to say, like your own money. Because if you have a good risk management, yeah, whatever this is, whatever you define at your risk, be consistent with their results. And I totally understand them. In my investment firm in China, I had 30 people. From these 30 people, like 10 were just doing the paperwork, and another 10 were doing analysis and publishing this on the website and so on. And then I had a couple of traders. And it did not matter for me if you made a win or loss this day. It was simply not important. It was just simply, okay, every day you make like $200-300. I'm speaking now in terms of the 50K account. Yeah, I had $100 million. Then it was something else. But what I did not like were surprises. I just wanted to have a stable result. You lose 1,000, you win 1,000 or whatever. And then it goes continuously going up. Then I had a lot of new traders. They applied to me and wanted to trade, and they were very annoyed. Why I only get 1,000? I just gave them $1,000 in on a forex account or whatever. Gonna say now trade. Yeah, but I only make, and they got fixed salary of like $2,000 a month at that time. Yeah, so they had actually a stable income, so they did not have to live from trading. Very important. They could pay their bills. They could pay everything from a fixed salary. This is very important. So, but then they still managed to fuck up. They came crying into my office and said, Robert, yeah, everything you just said is right. I just lost 50% of your money. I said, I knew, but you did not believe me. And now you said you want to trade $2-3 million. You cannot even manage $1,000, even if you have a fixed salary where you can live normally, and you still fuck up. Sorry. I gave all of them this challenge, and most of them failed. What I have to say is the best trader that I ever had was a little girl. Trix was her name, or is still her name, I believe, Chinese. And she was just 20 as I met her, and she was working in the compliance, yeah. And she said she doesn't want this. I said, okay, what do you want? She studied in England, yeah, and that she just came back from England. At least she was at least fluent in English. And she said, I want to become a trader. I said, okay, why not? So she just, I gave her from Dr. Wen K. Saab, who passed away 2 years ago, one of my, I would say, also big mentors. I gave her all the books from him, and I said, study this and come back in 2 months. 1 week later, she said, I studied it. I'm ready. I said, okay, well, now you are my apprentice. And every day I worked with her together, and she traded the Hang Seng Index just for market opening, yeah. Something like Asian futures are a little bit different because of the opening hours. They also have a lunch break, which is also very good. Then the markets close, you can go to lunch, you can go to drink, go to karaoke, you go back trading. That's actually very fair, and you don't have any pressure besides that. And then she made every day like $4,000-5,000 for me. I said, okay. Yeah, Robert, we need bigger size. I said, yeah, you can trade bigger size, but with every order in this session, we are going to move the Hang Seng Index by 50 or 100 points. Do you consider that? She said, yes. I said, okay. So I gave her this leeway, this risk management, and she did that. And how I taught her to do this, I don't know if you know Hong Kong, Shenzhen, Macau, this triangle. I went with all my traders and with her regularly to Hong Kong, not Hong Kong, to Macau. And we went there gambling. I gave them money and I said, go to lose it all. The problem is, if you say someone, go to lose it all, they don't lose. They come back with more money. Ridiculous. Something, rephrase your thinking. And this is now, if we come back to here the prop firm trading, I do not know who invented this system, but we have a lot of common trading knowledge out there. Yeah, you must have a risk to reward ratio from 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. I said it's bullshit for evaluation accounts. I traded my evaluation accounts without stop loss. I just said, okay, I have $2,500 risk and I just need $200 or $500 profit. So I just went up. Why? The question is, why is the trailing threshold? So if you have an open PL, they will also update your risk limit. Yeah. So I said, okay, what are they doing? It's smart, it's all good. But if I have I have a 50K account, now I go up $1,000 and I got stopped out by minus $300. Maybe that's my risk to reward ratio. Then my trading stop loss is going up. So they're taking away my breath. So I don't have any room anymore to play, to gamble. Yeah. So I just said, okay, well, I just take small profits each time, like 8, 10 ticks. You can see it also here. I'm trading 8 with trailing stop loss. Yeah. I just take small profits and let my losses run. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I wouldn't do that with my private money. Definitely not. But it worked. That was a loophole. I just reverse engineered the prop firm game. And then you just fund one account after the other one. Until the casino says you're not allowed to play anymore. Well, I have to say, Apex never said this to me. They just say I'm under probation and I can continue playing, yeah. Which is also fair. And they updated the rules and they communicate these rules, which is also with the understanding that I'm bringing back my real funds to the Chicago Mercantile, to the CME, is fair. Absolutely fair. And now I'm also treating my evaluation accounts as I would trade my own money. And I'm trading my own money. With my personal account, probably I have sometimes a larger stop loss and larger take profits because I do not have to worry about this limitations from the prop firms. But at the end, it will come out this result. And now to the future of prop firms. I think, and this is no advertisement, I'm not getting paid of that. If you are a company like Apex or Topstep, and you really have to bring traders to the market because the CME is requiring this, you have to have good risk and money management and your professional prop firm trading company. So that will be the future. So my advice is very simply, if you have an evaluation account, trade it aggressively. And then start slowly. And also one thing is, I was never ever thinking about to build up a 50K account to $1 million. Never. I was just thinking from payout to payout. Aggressively, because I don't know how long these companies can last. This is what I did. And then I just got every 2 weeks my payouts. It's fine. You can make your 10, 20, 30, 40K a month easily. If you think like that. Now my thinking adjusted because they also adjusted their policies. Yeah, And since I also met more people behind the scene, I know that they are under pressure. And if you want to bring traders to the market to really, when you click here, to get volume here, where the CME is going to make real money and bringing really turnover, the game is changing. And I don't want to know how many prop firm traders, I don't know, 50,000, 100,000, I don't know. If they all bring their accounts plus their copy or trade copy accounts to the market, hey, what sort of volume you have in the market? So now let's see here, settings, configure add-ons. We have this multi-trading. I can click here. I have my bots here, yeah. Eval PA, blah, blah, blah. And okay, activate this one now, yeah. Okay. Or let's say add bot. And then I can choose my primary account and I can choose other accounts that I have here. Give it a name and then I get something like this here. Then I can activate this, yeah. I want to activate it now. Hello. Okay, there's a bug. Primary account, it doesn't. Oh, okay, no, it was my mistake. Yeah, because I'm here in a PA account, I have to now disconnect. But I will show it to you. This disconnect, Rhythmic FM, blah blah blah. This was the way how I was trading all my funded accounts for a long time, yeah, over a couple of months, until I said to a Bookmap, please build up this trade copy, yeah. And I must say it works quite. Oops, this error message I did not see. It works quite stable until.
Yeah, that's something about the MBO data for. So it's not critical. I mean, you can continue.
Yeah, I know. Okay, they have to import now. Now, are there any questions, Bruce? I just was now having my
Sure.
from the. Yeah,
Um,
then okay, let's go with the questions now until it's. Yeah.
okay. So let's see. Got a stream of questions here. Hold on just a minute. Yeah, everyone's really pretty much just agreeing with you. And yeah, real money much harder to achieving funding. Um, yeah, Murray's asking, what do you think is the reason for the Apex rule changing? You kind of covered that already. So let's see. Do you think that they are struggling to pay off the traders? Should we be more cautious about this?
Um, I mean, there are a lot of like fast tech tradings. I just said right now we cannot pay anymore. Yeah, so the recent bankruptcy. I would say with Apex and Top Step at the moment, what I know, they don't. I do not see. Sometimes you have to be a little bit patient, and also you have to think about how do you really trade. Are you just a gambler, and or are you a serious trader? Yeah, this is certain things that you yourself as a trader have to know. I just have to say I never had any payout problem. And they also told me, okay, you get your money then and then and then at this date, and it was always there. I cannot say that I had these problems. And I do not think they want to have this. The same like if you go gambling in a casino and the casino doesn't pay you, the casino can shut down. Yeah, but if you're a scammer, of course, they will say you maybe we are going to pay you, but you know your own trading style. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, no, I actually a lot of these questions here are kind of you've answered, and it's more kind of about the game here. And if maybe we can just recap a little bit, Robert, because it's really interesting the way that you looked at this from a bigger picture, and how you then found ways to trade that benefited you, and loopholes, like you said. So basically, what you did is you come in, you get, like, I don't know, you can get 10 evaluation accounts. Be very aggressive with them. Maybe you get only 2 funded trading accounts out of those. Maybe you get 5 out of those 10. But once you start getting those, then you can, for very cheaply, you can get funded, because basically now you're going to be trading a little more carefully with these funded accounts, and then taking payouts from them. But and then the other ones that you lost, so what? Like, it's only $50 or $100 or whatever the cost may be. And but now you have funded money, and then the way that your trading has to change as well, even with the funded traders, a funded trading account. So the game is that always be making profits. So continue to make the gains, trail your stop. You're looking at 1-to-1 instead of 3-to-1 risk reward ratios. To This is the game. This is how you're playing the game. So you're making money, and you will continue to build these funded accounts. Is this kind of an overview?
Yeah, I just redefine risk and reward. Yeah, my risk is like you said, 10 evaluation accounts giving me one funded account. Yeah, so I risk like 3, 4, $500 to play this game to get $2,000 out. That is a risk reward ratio from 4-to-1. Yeah, or 1-to-4. So that is the way how I started to trade in that game. I did not look at the picture here. It's like a slot machine. Bookmap is a perfect slot machine in that game. Do not misunderstand me, for me. Yeah, but for me, it's simply, okay, how many evaluation accounts I need to pass these sort of trades to get this payout. I did not look exactly at the trade. Do I have to buy now at this resistance or liquidity or whatever? No. Sometimes I was just sitting there and pressing buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell in the NQ, and I was funded in 5 minutes. I think my fastest record was 5 or 4 minutes. I published this also my Bookmap channel. Yeah, this is simply just, for me, more or less like slot machine. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and if it works, you put 50 cents in. Okay, good. You get $10 out. Fine.
yeah.
And again, but I want to emphasize, Bruce, please, it's now a funded trader program. It's not my own money trader program today. I
Right,
just tell you the truth, how I did it.
right, right. No, that makes it's is completely makes sense. And now you can play with someone else's money, and then then you're looking for taking quick hits. You have to think differently with the risk reward, and continually take profits.
I take only small profits because this is what they want. And they give you the rules. They have this trading threshold. Yeah, there is a reason behind this, because people want to have large profits. I mean, if you look here right now at the ES, yeah, the market is going up right now. Yeah, saying, I don't know if this is new but now if you have an open position and you run, you're happy. I'm making money, a lot of money, but it's simply book money, paper money. And then if the market is coming back, you're getting stopped out, even if you're right. So they turn around the common trading knowledge. So I said, okay, if they think that way, I also turn around my thinking to you. I'm having small losses, big losses that I can accept, but I take small profits. And then your account balance is increasing step by step. And then you are funded. And then you do this another 10 days, and then you get a payout. So it's not, they make They are making the rules, not me. I'm just reading the paper, or I'm just reading the rules and regulations. And then I think, okay, these are their rules and regulations. So how can I use them to my advantage?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in essence, like uh, we all know you're a good trader, uh, but in essence, I mean, you could just be like a chimpanzee throwing a dart at the dartboard, with 10 different
But
account.
traders, well, we all know that. I mean,
I mean,
just
one is going to
well,
work,
what?
two is going to
No, no.
work.
So what means is a good trader? I heard this phrase so many times. The only thing that I learned in 30 years in this business is, are you making money or not? The way how? Well, then you are smart. At the end, we all have to pay our bills. I can be the best trader. I can win a million blue jackets. But if I can buy a Ferrari, if I can buy a house, or if I can do that, then I'm a good trader. As simple as that. And that is this industry.
Yeah, that's about as simple as it gets.
Yeah, well, that's the truth. And then I can have the best tools that I need. And yeah, I always say it's Bookmap. And what the fuck is going on here right now? What
um,
is going on? No, but I need the best tools at my side. Yeah, I think this is basic knowledge, but that's not part of the webinar today. I need the best tools. I need best environment. But at the end, the only thing is, are you making money or not? At the end of the day, because if I don't make money, how can I buy Bookmap? How can I have money in my trading account? It doesn't work. I cannot pay my rent. I cannot pay my family. How do you look at home if you cannot have with your children a holiday or whatever? Yeah, I lost all my money on the markets and so on. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, you're doing something wrong. And that the question is, how do you find a good trader? Are you making money or not? The question how, what resistance zone or whatever I have doesn't matter. Do you have more money on your account or not? And this is what I do every day or every month or every quarter. And since 4 years, since I'm out of prison, I am publishing it. And I had once a year, I think it was 2021. I traded a $2,500 account in front of everyone up to $20,000, yeah, in 10 months. And the same thing, well, I'm doing right now with prop firms and well, with the World Cup Championships of Trader Star, where I also put my personal account, where it's really done, where it's really licensed. I'm doing the same thing. The way how I trade or whatever, I just, I have my basic structure of the market and of how the exchanges are working and how everyone in this ecosystem is working. I mean, software developers have an influence, like Bookmap. The exchange has an influence, and right now we have prop firms, they have their influence. Then we have companies, huge companies like BlackRock, they have other influence that I even don't know. And then we have also all the private traders like me, you, and all who are here in Discord channel who also have their belief of how to trade. But honestly, the volume that we put into the market is nothing compared to BlackRock. The investment amount from BlackRock is bigger than the German and French GDP together. You have to think about this. What's behind that company? That's insane. So if they have so much money, And if they have so many people, what sort of knowledge or technology they already have? And they are player in that market. And I can tell you there's no mercy. There is no mercy here. Just you eat or you're getting eaten, how to say.
Yeah. So a few questions. Uh, One is, I think, talking about real money here. Ralphie, uh, Robert has done some other webinars with us where he has covered that, his trading strategy, and using anchored VWAP. He went over it in detail. So you can always look that one up. It's on our YouTube channel. This is being recorded as well, and will be on our YouTube channel, but not right away. It's gonna take a bit. All right, so we'll notify you when it will be up. And then BMX is asking here about, just to reiterate, did you say earlier that with your funded accounts, it's either you are taking big losses, or and small wins? Is that correct?
Until I get my first payout. I
Gotcha.
mean, if I have an ovulation account, it's getting funded, and then I'm trading basically the same way until I get my first payout. Because I don't want to waste time. I mean, if you sit there and trade and you have everything, you invest time. Time is money. I do not want to say like an evaluation account or a funded account is my life or my best trader, whatever. No, bullshit. I just want to get money. And I traded until the first payout. And then once I got this, I will probably trade it more carefully to build it up, like I did with my first PA account. But with my first PA account, I was aggressive and just to get the money out of the game. But what I have to say is, as I started, maybe at that time with Apex, they had this consistency rule. It's absolutely okay, and you had to have 10 trading days. Yeah. So every day I just make like between $400 to $600, and then I stopped trading and just changed to a new account. And this I did 10 days in a row. Then I had like $4,000-5,000, either from 50,000 to 55, and I could take 2,000 out. So then I still had 53K left, and my trailing stop loss was at 50,100. So I still had a buffer of 2,900, and then I could work the same way. Then I did not make 4 to 500. I just said, okay, at that time it changed, yeah, but I need 10 trading days, and the maximum payout that you can get is $200. So every day, if I make like 150 or $250, somewhere in this range over 10 days, then I got another 2K. I cannot risk more. If I risk more, I would be stupid because I cannot get a bigger payout. And this is what most of the people really forget. They think they are funded now and they bring this 50K account to 1 million. You got your money. No, you cannot. Just read the rules and regulations. The maximum payout for the first 4 months is $2,000. $2,000 every 4 weeks, every 2 weeks. But you have to have 10 trading days, and 10 trading days are 2 weeks. Just make simple math to get this into your head. And I cannot trade every day. I'm sometimes really exhausted. And I just need my break. So I cannot get 2 payouts per month. And I do not want to force it. I don't have the energy. Really, I'm totally. Day trading is like playing in soccer Champions League, yeah, or playing the Super Bowl in the United States to compare this. It's you really have to take care of yourself. If I trade like 2 or 3 days a week and I make money, very important. And there is not always a day where you can make money. I can tell you if the VIX or the volatility index is above 22 or 23, I just don't trade because it does not fit to my trading style, to my own system. So I just go better 2 weeks or 2 months, just go drunk to the pub and have fun. Then I come back and say, oh, no, I can trade again. You cannot make everyday money. And I don't do that. I just figured out the time when I can make money as a day trader. Yeah? Or when I, on a longer run, I also do crypto investments, or I buy stocks or whatever. I also do that. But for day trading, I know when I am in a lucky phase or in a profitable phase and when I'm not. And that, I think, is a key difference, or what most of the new traders have to learn to know when not to trade. It's quite that saves your life.
Yeah. I mean, I think we'll have to uh, have you're opening up a whole new discussion here, Robert, and I think we'll have to have you back if we can on trader psychology of how you came up with and determined that. And
I lost a lot of money because of that. I paid my I paid my bills. No, this no.
yeah. I mean, it's a, a really worthy subject, and trading journals like we have a new trading journal in Bookmap, and building that out. These things can be so helpful to tell you about when to trade and when not to trade. And trading is under trading statistics there, Robert.
Yeah. Oh,
You see at the very bottom, very bottom.
yeah. I already activated open in web. I can also show it here.
Yeah. And it's really great because now you can look at this and be more objective with
Yeah.
your results, and what is it telling you, and uh, how are you doing, what time of day, what instruments, etc.
You know what, I also, if I look at the trading statistics, when I go into a trade, I'm using a risk or reward ratio 1 to 1, yeah? Like 8 ticks take profit, 8 ticks stop loss, sometimes 9, sometimes 10, yeah? But I am using a trading stop loss since a while, yeah? And then the market is automatically, when the market is going my direction, also my stop loss is going up. I don't have to take care of this. This actually, okay, take some profits out of my game, but at the end, I'm getting a much better risk reward ratio. Maybe by 0 point or 0 point or 20%, yeah, like from 1 to 1 to 1.2, 1 to 3. But at the end of 1,000 of trades, it's working, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
It's an amazing.
this is just today's activity.
12,
Oh,
11.
I'm sorry. It's
No,
a
it
week
was
ago,
not.
or about a week ago or so.
No, let me check until now. Okay, there are some problems. It's I think that should be now. Yeah, here we get a better
No,
average.
at the top,
This is the one
click
account.
on the
Yeah.
one, date to the left. Yeah, that one.
Um,
Select November 1st or something. Yeah, there you go.
yeah, but there are still some problems because now the problem with the data journalist is all accounts are there somehow, or all
Yeah,
trades that I'm doing. This is not separated by accounts. Yeah. So if I'm trading evaluation accounts, this is also inside this book. Yeah. This is the way how to separate it. Yeah. This is something that I I have to figure out by myself. Maybe I'm too stupid for that, but at the end, it's
yeah. You can select a journal in the top left, but I'll go over it with you maybe another time, Robert, and then we can cover that maybe for psychology or like how you determine how to kind of optimize your own trading so that you know.
I can tell you how I optimize it is very simply. I have a pen and a paper. I'm old school in that way. But I'm very open. I also hear this is certified, World Trading Ship. I had to dormant trading. I had to give them all my details to actually that they allowed to have into look into my personal account, and probably maybe if I'm here under the top 5 every month or every quarter, I'm happy. Yeah, this is real money.
Yeah.
And what I can do with prop firms, you cannot put this into a trading journal because I have completely different rules for prop firm accounts and funded accounts. This is probably something what can be uh yeah separated. That's the only thing I can say is I make money from trading, doing this every month. I can live from it, and I'm excited to have every week or every day new conversations. And well, one more last thing. Now we have the biggest trader convention. I didn't say this in Germany, World of Trading. I'm also speaker here. The only thing what I hate is World of Trading. World of Trading starting. This is German, but they also manage people who can speak English. Sponsored by the German exchange, Frankfurt Exchange, etc., Eurex, and FTMO, for example, is a prop firm, is also the main sponsor here. And I'm one of the main speakers on this exhibition. The only problem is it starts at 10 a.m. Central European time. I'm living the same time like you. I'm living New York time. I wake up at what is 2 p.m. CET? It's like afternoon, and when you wake up like 1 hour before market opening.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I think another time. I think we've pretty much gone over everything. Robert answered all the questions. Really interesting, and we haven't heard this uh, kind of bigger picture outlook, and then really reading down into the details of how the payout works, the risk. Your money that you give them, how much they pay you out, and you put this all together within a trading strategy, and it's working really, really well for you.
What an investment strategy.
Yeah, exactly. A very, very unique content here, and we really appreciate it, Robert.
And no, I appreciate you, Bruce, and I also really have to say a big thanks to Bookmap, Bookmap, and you, best software or best team that I know. For me personally, that matches to me. I also just one more thing. Many people say to me, ask me, do I have to have Bookmap or whatever? Which trading software should I use? I always say, okay, do you like a blonde woman or brunette or a red hair, whatever? You have to find that one that is suiting to your needs. I do not say that Bookmap is the best thing. I do not say that TradingView is the best thing or Atas or whatever. You have to find the software that fits your needs. And Bookmap fits my personal needs. And that is something that is very important to understand. I'm not here to sell Bookmap. I'm just here because Bookmap is perfect for me, for my training. And if someone wants to learn my training, I use Bookmap. And there is no right or there's no wrong. I'm not on this in this area. I just say find what do you need, and then you are happy. and you make money. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Really, really great. Thank you so much, Robert. We're coming up on just about an hour and a half, so I think we'll wrap it up, and we'll do another one though. Like you said, some really interesting things here. I think, and you've really covered this topic extremely well. A lot of food for thought here.
Rose, I thank you also. And wait, now I can go to the pub, yeah, with Dan.
That's right. That's right. I hope to join you someday.
You will. Don't believe me, or I come to you, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, thank you, Robert. I'll let you give the last bit of advice, or maybe one thing to think about or take away.
Okay, we are talking about funded trader. Reverse engineer your thinking about trading. Just do the opposite what you did before.
All right, that's it. So lots of food for thought. Thank you so much, Robert.
Okay, thank you, Rose. Bye.
Okay, bye bye.